Okay, hello and welcome to the third build in my 2025 build series. So the last two videos, I don't know if you watched those, but I think this camera angle is better. The other one didn't do me any favors, but now it's very weird. It's on the bottom of my screen. The camera is so weird. I don't know. And I think the sound was way too loud in the game. I did do many tests, but I don't know if the mic. It also you hear this. It picks up so much sound, but yet I'm low, and the game was very loud, and it was only at 20% sound, and now I turned it all the way down to 4%, which is I don't know what's up with that, but 4%, and it's still decently loud. I mean, I don't know. My settings are fine. I don't know what's up with that, but I think it's okay now. But yeah. Anyways, so this is my Citrine. And this one is very optimized, but it's very fun, I think, and it has some nice synergies. If you just want the builds in this, it's in the description. You don't need to watch 15 minutes before I show the build, because I know some YouTubers have the tendency to do that, and it's very frustrating as I view them myself. I just want to say that my builds are not always meta, like Incarnate Weapon XX, and then you have three Incarnate Weapons, and then you have Shield Gate, and then you can level cap at any frame. Now I really want to find some nice synergies with the Warframe abilities and companions, and I want to use a lot of different weapons in the game. But this is what I've done with Citrine. I also take a lot of inspiration from YouTube, and I take Reddit and Overframe, and I mean I try to really do my research when I do these. So I'm really satisfied with my Citrine. So I hope you guys also can get some ideas or inspiration for your build, or just flat out copy it if you don't want to think more about it. But yep. So this is the Citrine build. Archon Stretch procs on Prismatic Gem, make statuses. This is really nice. You get more strength from your status effects. I really need to upgrade this one, but yeah, there's so many new ones. This one is kind of neat. I mean, then you can swap between your weapons and do more damage. You don't need it. This is like a flex slot. You also don't really need rolling guard, but it's just nice to have. Archon Shards, I did energy, so we can save a mod slot, and 1 casting speed. I think this is a very great balance. Makes our abilities way more fun and easier to use. The Spore tricks. I know this is very weird. No one uses these mods, but this reload speed combined with the magazine, actually, I mean, it only had 9 magazine and 1.2 reload, but with this you get way more, and you also have vial acceleration, and so you can shoot really fast. If you don't have a ribbon, I suggest you do maybe vial acceleration. Oh, I already have that. Just Serration maybe, or Vigilant Armaments. It's really good. That's probably the best you're gonna get if no ribbon. But with this ribbon disposition, I really recommend getting a ribbon. So yeah, that's the build, and Vigilant Supplies just for more critical. To get you like I know the chance is really bad, the critical chance, but this, if you were hitting a yellow crit, you're gonna hit an orange instead, which is really nice. You might as well just use that. You can use Cautious Shot if you're really close up to the enemies, but yeah. And this weapon also deals rival on its radial, which is really nice. It has insane status chance, and you see I have 40% status on slash, and when it explodes it's 51. It's really good. So yep, it's a shame you can't get. I mean, you could mod more slash, so the IPS, like, you will have more slash percentage chance, but it's, yeah, you can't lower the viral. That's so annoying, but it's still really good. The reason we want a status weapon, by the way, is because Citrine's, this ability gives you more status chance. You see 242%, it's quite a lot. It's really nice. So I also went for the new corp because it has really good status. And this is the build I use. Because they are getting primed with the Prismatic Gem. You don't need rival on this one. So this was my normal nuker build. But now we can remove those 2 mods, and we can slot Pistol Gambit, which is, I mean, it's not the best, but it's the best option at this point, unless you want animatic agility. But I already have a ribbon with fire rate, and I don't think I need more fire rate. We also get fire rate from our companion, and that's just 3 fire rate, and you're gonna reload all the time, and it's actually annoying to play with. I think you do good reload speed, but Yeah, and then Innovate is really good. You can also argue that Pistol Gambit makes Innovate trigger faster and reset faster, and you get more value that way. I mean, it's complicated maths, but it is worth it on this build when you don't need a rival. And yeah, if no burn, you should probably go Animatic Agility or Hornet Strike. Hornet Strike, there we go. And then the Saurus, because electricity, I like that because I'm using the Nautilus. We'll get into that in a moment, and it boosts them up, and you can like throw the disc, and they say boom, and it's very fun, and you get more status with the. I mean, this is not a really great status weapon, but it's nice if you want to proc the melee influence. But this is the build. Corrupt Charge. Actually, you don't need that rank 2. You can just do rank. Rank 3. You can actually do rank 2, and you'll still have 2 times combo. Let's see here. But you might as well just. I mean, I don't expect you guys to get multiple copies, and it doesn't matter. Okay, it's the same. I mean, you just lose a bit of combo, but you're not gonna build combo anyway with that. So yeah. Nautilus Prime. With this build, so many different. This was the default one, but you want Equilibrium too. So you swapped out Duplex Bond for Synth Deconstruct, so they drop health orbs. And with this one, you also swapped out. But it'll go down. Teehee. Oh yeah, you remove Tenacious Bond. You see, because you don't. It's 1% critical chance, so you're not gonna crit with the main weapon. So yeah, then you have both Synth Deconstruct and Duplex. The thing though is that I know you guys will be like, okay, but you crit on the new core, but it already has 10 times critical damage, and I mean, I prefer using main weapons. Obviously, if you really want to use every weapon like the same, you should probably get Tenacious Bond, but oops, it's really hard to fit in this build. I don't know what you will remove. If you can remove Coolant Leak, but then you also need to remove Manifold Bond because that's the only damage ability. Assault mode you can remove, and this then you lose fire rate, and this then you lose fire rate again. Cordon is really nice. That's like the reason you use this Sentinel. You can't use this. You need the health orbs. You can. I mean, you can remove animal instincts, but then it's gonna be really annoying to quickly find out where you want to like shoot at the enemies and where there's many enemies to kill for you fast. So you can't remove this either. This, if you move with Duplex Bond, you're gonna have a harder time proccing Synth Deconstruct. So, and then you might as well. I mean, it's just a fucking headache. I mean, you can honestly you can remove Vacuum if you have enough resources, I guess. But well, I mean, I'm a hoarder. More is more. Okay, I want more. Probably Duplex Bond will be your best bet. But it's just such a shame. It also drops energy orbs, which gives you health, which is kind of sad to remove, right? Yeah, and then we have the Hellstrom. That's the only frame I still use the Hellstrom on, because it's really nice status, and you don't need the critical chance to be above 50% without Tenacious Bond. With Tenacious Bond, and I don't use Tenacious Bond. If you are going to use Tenacious Bond with this build, you need to use the Ver class, and you're gonna do this setup, yeah. But then you need a Ribbon, or you won't have enough critical chance, and at that point, then you need to use the Prime Laser Rifle, or the Ver class, or the Wool Clock, and that's just so much hustle, right? I mean, I really like the Hellstrom and no Tenacious Bond because everything fits. Barely fits. You could also do this, but you're gonna get. I mean, I guess. You might as well do Electricity, right? But it's only gonna proc on the Coolant Leak. But yeah, this was really a pain to figure out, and this is what I ended up with, and I think it's really good. And the focus skill was Synuric, but it doesn't really matter. Synuric just lazy if you want. If you have no energy to cast your first, if you get drained or whatever. Okay, I'll show you how it works now with the build, the weapons and the abilities. Okay, we'll start off with abilities. Okay, that was the companion. You see, it groups them really nice. Oh. Okay, actually, I take that back. That's not very nice. That's fucking stupid. Anyways, wild language. So the Warren ability gives them slash. I also believe it actually gives them more status vulnerability. Oh yeah, okay, on status they drop more health orbs and the orbs. Okay, so when they die. Yep. So you always get health orbs and you often get into the orbs. But you need the health orbs with equilibrium, so that's okay. You always get some. And then this ability gives you damage reduction and it also works for your team. It's a really nice ability. If then, I think it's just the it has no range, you see. I think they just need to be within your shared XP range. And then it goes down and then you kill enemies. I'll just, now they're grouped nicely, I'll show the weapon. You see then the damage reduction goes up again. And yeah, that wasn't great weapon performance, but we didn't have any galvanized build, and there's more going into it. I'll show in a bit. Trust me, this weapon is really good on Citrine. It's actually kind of nutty actually, because the fourth ability we have subsumed. Okay, so the third ability is like a gem. Like you spawn this gem, and when enemies take damage like that, then it shoots and it gives them status effects. Also when you're near it, you gain status chance, which makes the weapon a lot stronger. We can do like a comparison. You see that? I'm not even shooting right now, I'm just fucking them down. And then the last ability I have is Expedite Suffering, which makes them take all the slash at once and multiply the damage. I don't know if you can imagine this, but this is really bonkers. I mean, so we go in, and also this is being stupid. That was Coolant Leak, by the way. Pull them. Place the gem. Pull them. Yeah, and then we shoot them. And then we expedite suffering. And that was 4 million, you see that? The problem is that they're too fast. It's really hard to show when the die is so fast. Let's just do one shot, right? One shot. This game has this thing where 17 million with one shot. One shot of this gun. And it shoots like... Okay, I think that says enough. That was one shot. And you can just do a pew, 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 right? I mean, come on. And then there's the secondary. I like how you can actually dual wield these. The nuke. Let's place a gem and watch the status. We need a couple kills to trigger over. I like how it's just like blender. You also see red crits, which is really nice. I mean, red crits on the nuke, like whoa. But yeah, you have like infinite energy and health because of equilibrium. Yeah, look, so new gem and that's that. And you can also use expedite with that. No, no, you can't. It's not slash. Ah, never mind. It's a really nice secondary for this because it gets more status. And then, of course, you can use. I didn't even use Vigorous Swap because I don't want to force it. But I mean, I don't know if I used it with the 17 million. I think it was triggered actually, but yeah. And then the last was the Saurus. So when the Nautilus group them, you can just go like boom. And the nice thing is that electricity chains. So they're dead. Yep. So, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, you can use Focus School to, like, debuff them and whatever and make them take damage level cap numbers, right? I mean, all that yada yada, but, yeah, I don't really want to, again, I don't want to sweat so much when I'm playing. I'm playing to have fun, not to do a job. But yeah, so that's basically, that's the build, and that's what I did with my Citrine. Now for the fashion frame, I really like this blue. And then like copper look with like a little dark a little darker black gray. I think it looks great on Citrine. So it's just a normal Citrine helmet. Oh, it's actually a colored helmet, but it looks good with both. And then the Citrine skin and her noble animation. Attachments, I only have leg blades and the ephemera, the shard hex, and the signet from Mac heirloom. I don't really like chest plate on this, it looks weird, and the shoulders looks really weird too. And for Sundana I have none because she's just so clean without Sundana. But you can just do whatever you want, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's your game. And the coloring, oops. So primary from Dojo. In secondary we have this blue from Ice. In tertiary we have this blue from Lotus. It's funny how many are blue. This is the pants thingy though. And then the accent, it's Storm. Yeah, the Storm has some really nice coloring for looking goldish, and especially like a copper. And then we have emissive. You just want like a really nice blue, so we have this blue, and the same for wrist, the blue. Yep, I hope you guys like this and got some out of it watching this video and some inspiration. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.